up after the challenge was thrown down. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Let's do this. The puck is dropped. We're underway. And not much on that one.
Knights doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirecting it to the corner.
Into the corner now. Moves it around along the half wall. From the slot. Oh, a clutch save!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Slides the puck over. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and he misfires on that. And that's a great heads-up play by Johnson. And the puck skips off the glove. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Pack Daddy's lugging the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. There's a violent collision.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. And they send it right back to him. Quick pass to Champion. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
No, this is a highly entertaining game here, James, as a puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Mighty Ducks play it along the boards. Back at the point, they set it up. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. New Jersey's got the puck. Sends the pass over. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Slides it diagonally to Kronwall. Solid hit on the play. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer, beat the goaltender clean.
Anaheim's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Slides the puck across to Bill. Sends it into the offensive zone. Nice pass back. And now he moves it quickly to Pack Daddy. Moves the puck down low. And he makes the easy save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
New Jersey's going to play it from the corner. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. He looks deep to Champion. And sends it just out of reach. Chance in front! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Well past the midway mark of this period, Anaheim's ahead 1-0. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Picks up the puck. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it over to Kidd. Here's a shot. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. That's a solid hit. Anaheim's got control of the puck. The Mighty Ducks carry it along the wall. Takes a shot. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
The Mighty Ducks are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set their tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
Puts it on net, and he's got the answer for that one.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Here's a shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Picked up along the wall by Kidd. Sends it out front. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Takes a shot. Stops him with a glove.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Anaheim's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Pack Daddy. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Nice game to play tonight, James, and it's a good thing because he is facing shots from all over the ice. His team just isn't doing a good job in front of him. He's out-battling, out-willing, and he's the only reason they're still in this game.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Off his stick. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from?
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Anaheim's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. Moves it over to Ramsey. New Jersey's looking to break out. Johnson's gained the line and on the attack. From the boards, he takes that pass. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. What a shot, but it goes off the inside of the post.
Anaheim's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Anaheim's looking to break out. And now he tries to get it across to Bill. Picked off by Ramsey. Taken along the wall by Johnson. The Mighty Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck over to Cronwall. Takes a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Anaheim's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Takes control of the puck. Anaheim's got it into the offensive zone. Puts the puck in play, cross corner. Johnson's got it in the defensive end. Kid's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Mighty Ducks are being called for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Moves it to Kronwall. The Mighty Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Big time stop.
Vasilyevs works hard to get to position, and that allows him to make that incredible save.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Here's a chance. Denies them on the play.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Grabs control of it at the point. Quick shot. Denies them. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear. They have done that here. Here's a feed. Oh, another big save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Zone face-off for this power play group, and does it feel like this is opportunity knocking here, Cheryl?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you're on the power play, there's an opportunity, especially when there's a fatigued goaltender, and you've had the majority of the possession here, James. I love their motion. I love the way they're opening up lanes. They just need to find a way to convert against a tired Tendy.
Feeds it to Kidd. Takes the feed. Here he is, shot in front, and a great save.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. He tries to tuck it in, and he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick feed down low. Quick feed to Bill. Now a quick pass to Champion. Picked off. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Stopped by the goaltender.
Bill's found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. And serves up a little knock on the play. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Grabs the puck. Here, oh, whoa, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Takes the feed. Shot! And that's wide of the net! The Mighty Ducks gain possession along the wall. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Ramsey. Shot! And one last save! There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Officials have dropped the puck for the third period. Let's go. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
New Jersey's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally, and so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Oh, he got all of that against the boards. Pack Daddy's moving the puck through his own zone. Dishes it off. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Cronwall. Right in the low slot. And that's turned aside with a glove. Scoops up the puck here. Moves into the slot. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass over to Champion. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Comes up with the steal. Kidd's got it in the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. And he shuts the door on that.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He outbattles the players in front of him to make it.
Sends the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. Moves with the puck in the corner. Passes it in front. What an opportunity and delivers.
Well, that is such a timely goal from a leader of this group, and you can just see the entire bench lift up and elevate with that goal. I mean, everything is about timing, creating energy. It's the intangibles within the game that creates momentum, and that one's going to be a tally, but it reverberates down the whole bench.
Quick pass to Johnson. Slides into Pack Daddy. Tries to get the puck over to Champion. And he coughs it up with the pass. Voss has it and freezes the play.
Champion's been so engaged physically in this game, and it leads to the go-ahead goal here, James. If you want to gain possession of the puck, you got to separate player from it, your opponent from it, and that's exactly what he does here. He sacrifices the body to get the puck going the other way.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here's a feed in front, and that goes off a body and a ride. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Cronwall. Anaheim's got the puck against the half wall. And some textbook body contact there. Oh, wow.
That is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they will always focus on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Past the midway mark of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. New Jersey's on the attack. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Shot! And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Pack Daddy's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
He grabs the puck here at the point. From the neutral zone now. Bill's got the puck. Right on the doorstep. Takes it and looks ahead. Scoops up the puck now. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a tie game. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Passes it over. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Devils play the puck from the back of the net. Champions got it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Knights comes up with another save and hangs on for the whistle. And Cheryl, I think he desperately needs a breather.
Yeah, his face looks red, doesn't it? I mean, he's been outstanding, and he has faced a ton of rubber tonight. Makes a good decision to hold on to this one.
And off the draw, they win possession. The Devils will play it in their own end. Takes the pass. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Fires it! Oh, what a save in front! Moves it to Bill. Ramsey's lugging the puck. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Ho, ho!
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Bill's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. New Jersey's got possession here in the neutral zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Knights has been dialed in between the fights here tonight, James. Just find that he's tracking the puck extremely well, controlling his rebound, and making the tight save when he needs to. One of the things I love about this is that it helps with your structure. You're not running around in your own zone. You know where that puck is going to go, and you can get out with ease.
And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Looking for heroics here as they get underway in overtime. Bill's got it along the wing. Feeds it down low. Off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Cronwall. Takes a shot. Stones him in front. There's an injection of energy with that hit. And there's a glove save on the play. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs up.
finding a way to limp himself back to the bench here and finish his shift, but man, it's been a tough one. He got injured somewhere in the midst of it, showing a lot of heart and passion here as he's committed to staying on the ice for his team.
Looks to get the puck over. He's got the game on his stick. Scores! Oh my God! What a fight! And what a way to cap it off! to drop the puck tonight. And after a full day of waiting, we are officially underway here tonight. Blows them up on that hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Skinner stick handling in his own zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a shot. Blocker save. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Moves it around along the half wall. Shuts him down.
Well, this is a really great save, James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Austin's going off for interference.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Rogers ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Puck dumped in. Salt Lake City's got it behind the net. Here they come. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Cronwall's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Champions taking it from his own end. Trying to clear the zone. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Wraps it. Anaheim's got possession while undermanned. Austin's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Slides it across. Salt Lake City's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Puck exits the zone. Salt Lake City's ready to go on the attack. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
Vasilievs finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. Rogers won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And that's deflected. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Picked up along the boards by Cronwall. Rips it and rips it, and he had the answer on that one. Pass back to the point, and that shot dies in traffic. Levels him with the hit. With possession along the wall. Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
Salt Lake City's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency.
Can't connect on the shot. Bills scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. And there we go. Icing is the call. Salt Lake City's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Anaheim's going to start with the puck in their own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an icing. You know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Thunderous hit, and look at that. The pane of glass is cracked.
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow. You can see it right there. There's a spidering crack. And listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Salt Lake City's up 1-0. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Sends a pass over. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these.
That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
The Mighty Ducks have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Salt Lake City's won the face-off at center. Broken up by Skinner. Up along the wing. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Levels him with the hit. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the call from the official.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, the PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Block save and an easy one at that. Turcos opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Cronwall's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Anaheim's won the draw and they'll go to work. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. The Mighty Ducks gain control of the puck. Slides the puck down low. Anaheim's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. face-off here, and period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Salt Lake City's got to be happy with the opening frame, James. I mean, they manage the puck. They own possession time. They just have to find a way to convert. They're trailing by 1. If they can do that, they'll claw their way back in.
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Mighty Ducks looking against the half wall. Oh, just gets a glove on that one. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Champion. And that pass is stolen. From the point, they take control of it. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Denies them in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Moves it on over to Schneider. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. The Mighty Ducks have it now. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a stick save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Turn that one aside. Oh, a devastating check there. And he slides it quickly to Kronwall. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Salt Lake City's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Skinner. And that pass goes off a stick. The Mighty Ducks have it in the air. He scores! The captain leading by example! Anaheim's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first 2 strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Handles the puck at the point. Oh, and comes up with the stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. More than half the period left to play. Anaheim's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Kronwall's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Kronwall's been the catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
Huge steal at his own end, and that pass attempt is deflected. Now he slides it up to Bill, and that's just out of reach. Good stand-up hit. One-on-one with the goaltender. And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do, and in the process, he flubbed it.
Passed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Puts it on net. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. From center, they get into the attacking area. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Anaheim's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Scores! Oh, what a shot. He got all of that one.
That's an excellent shot, and it does go in, James, but the goaltender trying to make the highlight reel save with his glove hand isn't able to corral it, and it goes in.
Anaheim's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. Salt Lake City's won it. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Receives the pass. Here's a chance. Sends it over. Picked up along the wall by Cronwall. Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. And he comes up with it. And he slides it quickly to Champion. Tosses it on to Austin. And the save.
Turco's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Ratu's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Fires it on net. Stop with ease. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Tees it up from the blue line. And a quick save on that one. The Mighty Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player. Picks up the puck in his own end. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Well, this has been an absolute blowout to the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Anaheim's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
The Mighty Ducks gain possession in their own end. They've got some momentum here. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ratu. Sends it in on the attack. Here's a short pass to Skinner. And that's off target as it hits a body.
Cronwall's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Great stick work with the steal. Avoids the poke check. Fantastic save!
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Salt Lake City's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the pass. Rocks him on the play. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Anaheim's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. The Mighty Ducks win possession here in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Bill. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, it's been a lackluster performance tonight, and it just continues here. The emotional barometer is certainly off. They're trailing in this game by a large margin, and now they're dancing to the penalty box. It's a tough game all the way around.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Austin's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Trying to get something working it around in the corner. Feeds it over. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! Easily turned aside with a pad save. Came up with the save on that play.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Salt Lake City's looking to break out of their own end. Cronwall's going to play it against the half wall. Great positioning in the defensive end. And they clear that puck. Perfectly executed. Hip check there. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Voss has the puck and holds on for a whistle.
Turco's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Dumps it in. Taken along the wall by Schneider. Oh, that's a good hit. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Handles the pass. He'll need more than that to beat him. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Scores! It's a hat trick. And as with tradition in this place, it's Teddy Bear Toss time.
Yeah, and all the kids love the teddy bear toss, don't they? And this is earned because he's been in and around the net all night long. And when he got to two, you knew that he was going to be sniffing around the net even quicker, and he buries the third.
The Mighty Ducks offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Directed over to Ratu. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. More than half the period has expired. The Mighty Ducks are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. Rogers gained possession inside the neutral zone. Anaheim's got the puck. Great pass from off the right side. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. Really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
Anaheim's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Turns it aside with the glove. Now a quick pass to Champion. Moves the puck along the half wall. Champion's got it in the corner. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. There's the collision.
I like that there's no quit, and they keep their feet moving, and that hit is executed. But when you're down a bunch of goals late in the third and you know it's over, that's frustration. Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now he passes up to Cronwall. Salt Lake City's got the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Grabbed along the board by Skinner. Drills him. Quick pass to Ratu. Oh, scores! And they add another here, but is there enough time or enough runway left?
Well, it's looking pretty bleak, isn't it, James? It might be a little bit too late. Just an incredible finish on a power drive here, James, as he lowers the boom, puts out his leg, and doesn't allow his opponent back in. That's what you call fighting for your space and keeping it.
The Mighty Ducks haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Tries to get it over to Schneider. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Handles the puck. And a strong physical collision on the play there. fans of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Shot on net. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. Been fired up for this one. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Makes it look easy with a pad. NJ Devil's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Dishes it off. Austin's got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass across to Bill. Here's a shot. Blocked in front. Tampa Bay's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Marin. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, if you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Through center. Picks off the pass. Cronwall's got it against the boards. Here he is in close. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
NJ Devils tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And that one's picked off. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. The Mighty Ducks gain control of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Hammers him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Passes it to St-Louis. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Denies him. He got all of it. Scooped up along the wall by Ryan. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Offside the call. We'll get a reset.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Anaheim's got the puck now. Great heads-up play with the stick by Marin. Williams plays it now. Slips by the check. From behind the net. The Mighty Ducks look to start the transition game. And it's a quick pass to Ryan. Intercepted. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ryan. To the low slot. This is spectacular! The Mighty Ducks have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number 1.
It's a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Denied by the puck stopper.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Puts scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Anaheim's on a mission tonight. Now up by 2 here, still in the first.
Well, they've really controlled the puck, and in fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a centering pass. Scores!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. The Mighty Ducks win the faceoff. Dishes it to Bill. The Mighty Ducks carry it along the wall. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Champions got it now deep inside his own end. Anaheim's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to Bill. Takes the puck at the point. Anaheim's got it behind the net. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Puck picked up by St. Louis. Centering pass in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Slides the puck across to Kronwall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes a shot. How did he stop that one? That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
NJ Devils, the only reason that his team is in this game, James, I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shuts them down.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Picked up along the boards by Marin. St. Louis got it in the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Kronwall. Bill's got it into offensive territory. Sends the pass down low. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And he takes the feed. A little banging and crashing now. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Makes a move in front. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
The Mighty Ducks gain possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Bill. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores! What a play! Anaheim's got to be pleased with the effort they've had tonight. They just continue to pile up the goals.
So you want to buy in, and the coach will be impressed by this. You buy in defensively, and it creates offense because you're quick to get pucks and go north, and this is exactly how you take care of your own zone. How about the majority of shots in the offensive zone as well?
And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates,
Mighty Ducks have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Anaheim's won the faceoff. The Lightning have the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. To his teammate, scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Tampa Bay's goal here in period number 2 gives them at least something to start working up that mountain.
Yeah, they've been crushed all game, and if they're going to get up the mountain, it's going to be a contribution from across the board. That can't just be one player. It's got to be a collective unit that
And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't get to take these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to add the stats.
Anaheim's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the line have such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Knocked away in the offensive zone. Anaheim's got control of the puck. Slides the pass over to Ryan. From a sharp angle, here's a shot. Answered the call there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Anaheim's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. The Mighty Ducks win it. Moves it to Champion. Way too much congestion blocks that. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Champion's getting called for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal.
Tampa Bay's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Cronwall. Champion's got it in the defensive end. And now he moves it quickly to Ryan. Shot! Big time stop!
NJ Devils really struggled tonight, and the team in front of them as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. He says, let's get physical on that play. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. And he connects with the long bomb. Tampa Bay's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Getting a little physical there with that collision. The Mighty Ducks gain possession along the wall. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
Anaheim's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes, and they're dominating.
Grabs the puck at center. crossover. Trying to dump it out. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Pushes it across to Bill.
Ryan standing up, ready to go.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Cronwall's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Anaheim's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, that power play wasn't very good, James. Just really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
What a steal in his own end. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Anaheim's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it.
Pass out front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
When you get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net, you got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Great burst of speed to come up with it. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Ryan's been so efficient with the puck tonight, James. I mean, sometimes it is a struggle, and other nights it just feels easy, and that's what it feels like for him tonight. He wants that puck. You can see him communicating with his teammates. He wants it. He wants to shoot it. He's all around the net, and he's buried it already for a hat trick.
Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Can't keep a hold of it. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Quick feed to Cronwall. Sends it over to Bill. Poked away by Marin. And turns aside the slapper with ease.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Anaheim's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Austin's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Bill. There's a collision possession with some authority. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Mighty Ducks have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And a successful clearing attempt. Picked up along the wall by Kronwall. Taken by Ryan. Pokes it away in his own end. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. Here's an odd-man rush. Feeds it over on the rush. Moves the puck. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Puck scooped up by Marin. Great read with the stick. On the attack along the boards. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Lightning have got one back, and they've made it a 2-goal game now.
Well, the puck moves quicker than them. They're going to have to transition very quickly and look to counter and get some opportunities on net.
Uses the force on that hit. Tosses it to Kronwall. And that's broken up by Williams. Slides the puck over. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. Now a quick pass to Austin. Shot! And he gets in the lane to block that. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Anaheim's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend their cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Passes it over. Picked off by St. Louis. Slides it across. Tampa Bay's got it from behind the net. Taken along the wall by Marin. Gaining steam here on the attack. Sends the puck across. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Mighty Ducks lead it late in this third period. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Puck grabbed by Kronwall. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Here he is on the redirect. Scores!
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Shot! And he comes up with it. Quick pass to Marin. Grabs it in his own end. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the half wall. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Slides it up to Bill. And that's picked up by St. Louis. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Champions going to the box for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent, James, fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the